Hey guys, welcome to Rodder, where I talk about my art, my photography, video editing, and video production stuff, and also what gear I use to achieve said art. Today, I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people have been thinking about. I've been doing a lot of reading about it, and it's which iPad should I get? Should I get the 10.5 or should I get the 12.9 iPad? I didn't want to spend the money on the 12.9 because they're pricey. I got the 10.5. I really like it. It's fast enough. It's awesome. The screen is large enough. I use this for photography, editing, video editing using the LumaFusion app. A lot of things I do on these iPads that I'm going to be showing on the channel. I'm not going to go into the specs or the tech things because you've all seen that and watched other YouTube videos on it. For the larger video productions, I'll use my 27-inch iMac in the studio, which I'll show you in some other videos. Now that I'm going to keep this one, I'm going to sell this one. So if you guys are interested, drop me a line. A lot of people start with the 10.5 for various reasons because they don't want to spend the bigger money on the 12.9, which is totally understandable. And you think, well, it's only 2 inches difference. That 2 inches of real estate does make a difference. I started working on 12.9s for some clients, and it was like mocking me. It's like, I love this, but I love this more. The screen looks great on both of them. You're not going to be upset with whichever you choose. My suggestion is you go into an Apple store, you look at them side by side, which is what I'm trying to do for you now, and figure out what you want. And it also has the fingerprint. So if you lock this, it's really cool, because if you press it with a button, it's going to prompt you to enter your PIN. You can press it all day. It's not the right finger. I used my thumb. You press it with the thumb, and you're in automatically. You guys all know that. I got used to the Face ID, facial recognition with the iPhone 11. It's great. You pick it up and it's just on. I'll show you how easy it is to set up and use. I'm not a fan of the thick, heavy cases. Check the video description for the links of all the gear that I use in these cases that I use. They're thin, flexible, and the edges have a little bit of protection, so if it bounces, it'll be fine. This is Wi-Fi only. This is Wi-Fi only. Me personally, I don't need another cell phone bill to have this work in cell areas. It's not beneficial to me. I'm always in Wi-Fi, so that's what I got. So this guy has been synced up to my iCloud account. I pay extra every month, like maybe $15. I don't remember, but you can upgrade your iCloud storage later on. Videos to come on how to do that. When I turn this on, it's going to say, do you want to set up from a previous iPad? And you say yes. And it just brings everything down from the iCloud. All the apps I've bought, all my photos and videos. Takes a little time to do it, but not too long. So I'm going to show you that right now. It's going to be really easy to set it up. So we got the 10.5 right here. We got the 12.9. Now, you can see that the size difference isn't too much. The bezel is bigger on this than it is on this. This is like 1/3 of an inch, and this is 3/4 of an inch. So to be fair, you can't really see it, but I'm gonna line the bezels up. Now you can see you've got like 2.5 inches more the bezel here versus here. So you're getting more real estate. And as far as here, you're getting more real estate here by 1 inch, almost 1.5 inches. Let's get started. We're gonna select English. Look at that, sees it right away. Set up new iPad. Use your Apple ID to set up your new iPad. Enter the passcode of your other iPad. Finish on new iPad. Keep this iPad near your new iPad while your information is transferred. It may take a few minutes to activate your iPad. Bada bing, we're done. Look at the technology. Look at it. Face ID. iPad can recognize. Continue. So I'm going to hold this up to my face. Face ID is now set up. You couldn't see it, but I was scanning my face. You had to rotate your head. Keep them next to each other. And they're cross-syncing and talking to each other. Once this is done, I'll just wipe this iPad. This is going to have everything from the App Store that I've purchased and downloaded. Also, it's setting up my iCloud account. Face scan is already set up. Restore your apps and data. It was last backed up on January 11th. We see there's an iCloud backup on this iPad from January 11th. Would you like to update that backup now? I said yes. So then this iPad goes okay, let me put everything from this iPad up to your iCloud account so we can bring it down onto this iPad. This is updating backup. It's got a minute to go. It says stay connected to Wi-Fi and power to make sure the backup can be completed. About 1 minute remaining. It's got enough power. We don't need to have the power connected to it. Terms and conditions. Yes, I agree. Settings from your backup. You can restore the following settings from Steven's iPad or customize them individually. So it's telling me the software update. There's a new iPad iOS 13.3.1. I'm going to install that first. How is it doing it? I didn't connect to my Wi-Fi. Well, it talked to this iPad and it got my Wi-Fi settings. It already knows. It's making a copy, like I said, remember? From this iPad to this iPad. All right, guys, and we're done. This guy did a backup to the cloud. Then I selected the cloud backup, date and time to restore from. On this guy, restore completed. It took about 10 minutes. Apps and data will continue downloading in the background. Continue. Setting up your iPad. Here we go. Welcome to iPad. Ta-da! We're all set. This iPad is identical to this one, vice versa. You see it's larger, obviously. To get the true sense of the difference in size, we're not going to look at the physical. We're going to look at the screen size. So you remember I said, as the apps are downloading here, you can see there's a bezel of about 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch up here. The bezel is very tiny here, maybe 1/4 inch here and 1/4 inch here on all sides. So what we want to do is line up the bottom to the bottom. So we're going to move this guy up a little bit to get the true real estate. You don't want to match them physically because there's 1/2 inch of real estate down here. So you want to move it up about like there. The real estate on this one ends right down here. Plus, you got 1/2 inch of bezel. So you've got about 2 to 2.5 inches more on this guy. Top of the iPad is right about there, screen size. So you've got more screen size from here all the way up to the bottom of that pencil. You get what I'm saying. So you're getting extra screen real estate. It's nice. The image looks outstanding on this. It also looks outstanding on this. Both are really good. Details are a little more crisp on this, but it's not bad on this whatsoever. Not at all. This screen to me has a little tiny bit more saturation than this, but not even worth mentioning. The details are finer on this screen. My apps are going to be coming down. They're still blacked out because they're not available yet. They're downloading from the App Store because this knows what this has, but these have to continue downloading before I can use them. Okay? So that's it. I hope this video helps you guys decide. I just wanted to not inundate you with tech specs and all that. You've seen all those videos before. I just wanted to show you how easy the setup was and how they look next to each other, A and B. And width-wise, there's about an extra 1.5 inches on this one compared to this one. So you're getting a good size iPad real estate-wise. It's really nice. Some people enjoy this for reading in bed or doing work in bed. It's easier to handle if you've got a smaller bag. It's better, people say. Artists prefer this because there's more drawing area. It's more like a sketch pad size. For me, video editing and photo production, I'm going to have more windows available. It's just going to be better for me because there's more real estate. I do love this. I fell in love with this. At first, I wasn't sure about the 10.5 size, and I was using it a lot. I love it. And that's why I was reluctant to open the box on this one. But now after seeing it, it's just, this is what it has to be. So it's worth the extra money for me. So I hope that helps you guys out. Give the video a like if you liked it. Stay tuned for more videos and subscribe for all my walkthroughs on my video and photography editing walkthroughs and even music production with guitar in the studio. Alright, take care guys. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions, ask. And also, check in the video description again for all the gear that I use. Links to Amazon where I get it. You can even get these guys on Amazon. Alright, so check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.